What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to an episode of WNN, your source for the music and music production news. We've been on a long hiatus. It's been 4 days. It's only been 4 days. Okay, wow. We got a lot of new free plugins. We got some random music news. Not a lot of whole released paid plugins, which could be a good thing. I'll just sprinkle the free plugins throughout this video, so they're not going to be all grouped together. Okay, our first free plugin is actually one that I missed. I believe it came out a month or so ago. I'm gonna put you guys on the game, not that game. That game sucks. Also, not that other game. That other game also sucks. You know which one I'm talking about. Okay, so first plugin we have here is Minimal Audio's Squash. It's an easy-to-use OTT-styled compressor, and it's named Squash because you squeeze and squash every last drop of compression into your fucking song, which sometimes you want, especially with electronic music. So I guess the good thing about this one is it's a more simplified interface that includes both the power of the OTT as well as the tone of it. So you can shape it into your mix a bit easier, I'm assuming. I'm guessing it's probably linear phase if it allows for a dry wet option. So that's solid. That's some solid stuff. Santa's here. He's drunk on beer. He's a few days late. Have no fear. Many presents. Ho ho ho. Santa's here. Alright, our next story, we've got another free plugin. Shocking. There's also a paid version of it too, but it's from a company that I am not a big fan of, Acoustica Audio. Now, I didn't really have a problem with them until a little while back I had done a video. So basically, there was this whole back and forth between them and R2R. The CEO actually threatened to sue me for making that video, particularly the thumbnail is what he had a problem with. And supposedly they also threatened, allegedly, they also threatened to sue White Sea Studio. But hey, you guys have my blessing. If you want to download this free version of this plugin, I will not judge you, okay? I will not judge you. So it's called Thing 2. Give the legendary analog-inspired sound to your tracks and create lush bass lines, expressive leads, and evolving textures. I guess I will download it for free. I'm a little skeptical. Don't really want to be giving them my information. So you have to use their online installer. So that's not a great thing. I'm just gonna look through their manual here since there's like no information on their website. So the free version only has 2 voices. That's the real downside to it here. That's actually a pretty smart way to go about gatekeeping the free version of your product. You're not inserting a bunch of noise or anything or making it completely unusable. You're just limiting it in a way to where people can get a better version of it if they want to. So it's a pretty simplified interface, as you can see here. The free version comes with 20 presets, a bit limited, but hey, for free, can't really complain. There's an age control, which allows you to emulate vintage analog characteristics for a nostalgic vibe. Ooh. So I think you get the general idea here. Let's check out the video. Sounds pretty good. It's good sounding, I like it. It's a good, short and sweet demo. I like it. I like it. Why does their CEO have to be such a fucking jackass? In our next story, we have some interesting information about Grimes here. Not Grime, the genre, Grimes, the artist and producer. So this actually comes from a Twitter post, believe it or not. Logic is great, but I'm emotionally trapped in Ableton. So true, sis. So true. Grimes and her DAW of choice and how plugins have entirely restored her love of music production. I mean, if plugins have just recently restored your love of music production, where has she been for the past 10 years, man? Plugins are not a new thing. I feel like if anything, we got plugin burnout at this point if you've been using them for a long time. So she asks if there are plugin awards and DAWs. They literally make magic real. It's insane. We're getting a little carried away here, I would say. But yes, there are plugin awards. I'm going to have plugin awards by the end of the year, Grimes, if you want to check that out. How can we thank them? Who are they? What do you mean? They have the company names. Their company names are part of the plugins. You can see who made it. Oh, what the hell is this? What the fresh hell is this? All right, we have another free plugin here with a horrifying website. You guys ready for this? You ready for the jump scare here? In a way, it's actually kind of the coolest website I've ever seen. It's also terrifying. It's also terrifying. It's an oscilloscope with a skeuomorphic design, inspired by electron beam scopes of the past. There's a paid version and a free version. They have other things too. Whoa. We got a lot going on here. This is a crazy website. This is unplug.red. This is a cool website, actually. I changed my mind. It went from being shitty to amazing. In our next story, we have a free patch for PLUGDATA. I'm going to do a video soon about PLUGDATA. Look forward to that pretty in the near future. So this is from Ewan Bristow. Ewan, I don't know how you say his name. I'm American. I'm Hawaiian American. I don't know. I don't know how to say shit. Okay. Okay, so it's inspired by Paul Stretch and lets you creatively manipulate and transform sound samples. Okay, so it requires a decently powerful machine. Sample loading manipulation, load any audio sample and extract a small portion. Spectral shaping, control the attack and decay the spectral envelope, blur its phase, shift the core frequency, gating and filtering. Features OTT compression in it, smart move, tape emulation. Yeah, seems pretty solid. So you're gonna need PLUGDATA in order to use this. It's called EB Dione. Pretty powerful and cool shit. In our next story, we have something crazy happening. Playboy CARTI fans are planning to mass unfollow him on December 31st for not dropping his I Am Music album. Yeah, spread the word, guys. Spread the word. This is a big deal. All right, our next story here, guys, we have another automated advanced machine learning mastering assistant. It's like a new one of these is coming out every single day at this point. I love it. Don't you love it? I fucking love it. So you can finalize music, stems, podcasts, or any audio recording with unparalleled accuracy and speed. Ooh, I'm skeptical. I'm so skeptical. Okay, hip-hop math. Sounds a little overcompressed already. I'm curious what the LUFS measurement is on here. Already not a good sign. They don't have that on here. Yeah, this is like nearly identical except for the EQ balance. EQ balance is probably slightly different. It probably matches it to different EQs based on a bunch of different recordings of popular music. Kind of like what Ozone does. So this is like Ozone but with less control. Cool scam. Cool scam. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Just get Ozone. At this price, just get Ozone. So it's a desktop standalone app. Check that out, guys. I recommend that highly. In our next story, we have a new sound library from Audio Modern for their plugin named SOUNDBOX, which is supposed to be sort of a contact killer, but I think maybe it might have been a little overhyped. It's called MORPHIA, and it is an intro price of 19 euros, regular price 29 euros. They claim it is a modern cinematic toolkit, and they design it with modern cinematic trends in mind. So it has hits, impacts, drones, cinematic elements. Personally, I have not liked the UI of SOUNDBOX very much. It's not even better than Contacts. Like, it may look a little more modern, but in terms of functionality, it's kind of dog shit. So that's 1.4 gigs for this library. It's got 21 FX categories. They claim they have infinite mix and match sound combinations. Not infinite, dude. We could literally calculate it. I don't know. I guess they think nobody's gonna call them out when they say infinite for things that are clearly finite. Sorry, I'm gonna be that guy. This would work a lot better if they were showing, like, you know, the movie footage you would put it to, or maybe swap it in back and forth between that. Oh, okay. You know it's modern because it's got a neuro base. I think you get the idea there. Yeah, I can see the use case of this. I mean, they're making it pretty obvious, I would say. And our last story, we have another free plugin. Wow, Santa's here. He's pretty cool. He's made it very clear. We have Hornet Mix Comp, but they claim to be a powerful analog compressor plugin. So on the surface, it's just a regular looking compressor plugin, but it does have an analog button. We all like that analog button. So it's inspired by a legendary channel compressor found on one of the most famous analog mixing consoles. They do not state which one it is. So they claim it's got a punchy, versatile sound, has an ability to handle a wide range of mixing tracks. So they claim it recreates the analog warmth and precision of its hardware inspiration. They do not claim what it is exactly, so you're just gonna have to guess based on the sound. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Appreciate any support. It feeds my family. The likes feed my family and my ego. Make sure to check out my second channel if you haven't. It'll be linked down in the description. If you want to take that support a bit further, consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member for as low as $5 a month to get access to exclusive content, outtakes, lessons, mastering, and more. I'll see you guys next time.